The Rise of Skywalker. Wow. Yeah, guys, it's been a while since I've done a discussion video on trailers or reviews on films, because I've been doing a lot more Funko Pops and collectibles. I'm actually changing from Funko Pops to more high-end collectibles, but you'll see in the coming months. But I'm still collecting Funko Pops. But anyway, The Rise of Skywalker. That's going to be very interesting. I just watched it a while ago. Actually, just woke up a few, and I was like, wow. They just released this, huh? They just released this. But actually, let me go and see how the stream is coming along before I continue. If you guys are still on. But actually, let me go and see how the stream is coming along before I continue. If you guys are still on. Okay, so it's coming up. It's coming out very nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run for a minute. Well, the one thing I will say that I'm very pleased, the return of Kylo Ren's freaking mask. Okay, the freaking helmet. What made Kylo freaking Ren? You know, it's good to see this coming back, and also all torn a freaking part. I'm like, wow. He literally grabbed all the pieces from the freaking elevator and super glued it. I'm like, okay, I'll feel you on that. All right. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is going for at least between 500 to 1,000 in some places. I find that hilarious because I only bought this for like 50 bucks on sale on Amazon.com. Way back when. So I'm actually surprised that this Kylo Ren helmet went up so much. I'm like, I think the reason why it has gone so high is because freaking Kylo Ren goes over and destroys the helmet, but he has a freaking temper tantrum. But yeah, that's a good thing about seeing this trailer is the Kylo Ren helmet. The Kylo Ren helmet, we got to see it. We got to see it getting brought back. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Oh, no, don't fall on me. Out of here. Okay, no, I ain't going to place it there. I had it there. I had it nice. Anyway, if I want to grab it, I'll just talk about it. But anyway, alright, let's do some discussions. I originally want to do a small video on the trailer, but I don't think I'll have time to actually edit this video if I ever get it out. So this is my streaming, and I should be doing a lot more streaming videos. I should be doing a lot more streaming to talk about, you know, reviews and movies I watch if I don't do the discussion videos. Actually, let me go and see if anybody's here watching me. I don't think no one's watching me. I don't know. Because it was out of nowhere. I didn't even plan on, oh, hey, we got 3 people watching. Possibly. Alright, so, whoever y'all are watching, let's just talk about the trailer. Just to let you guys know, and most of you probably already know this, I am not a fan of The Last Jedi. I hate that movie. I hate that movie so much. Oh my god. I'm nearly this close to just burning the hell out of this Blu-ray disc that we have here for The Last Jedi. That's how freaking livid I am of that film. And along with my 10-inch porg. But that 10-inch porg, it's not the porg's fault. It's not the porg's fault in this film that The Last Jedi left a bad taste in my mouth. But yeah, anyway. Despite my hatred for The Last Jedi, how do I feel after watching this Skywalker trailer, the Rise of the Skywalker? I honestly don't feel hyped up for this film. I do have hope. I do have hope that this film might win me back with Disney. Might. But that's a big if. That's a very big if. I'm still a big Star Wars fan, but as far as like the new trilogy goes, after what happened with Last Jedi, I'm not sure the Rise of Skywalker is going to fix this. But I do like some elements I do see in this film. In the beginning of the trailer, we do see Rey like breathing, kind of like doing the same thing she did in The Last Jedi, right? Luke Skywalker. We all know what happened to him. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of fans hated The Last Jedi, because of that moment. I actually would have saved the movie. Actually would have saved for me if they did Luke Skywalker right at the final battle. Like, if he had died, taking out the entire line of AT-ATs, and then getting wiped out by Kylo Ren, I think I would have been inclined to, like, you know what? He just wiped out the entire AT-ATs. But then I still would have been pissed off. But I would have wanted him to take out all that line of freaking AT-ATs out of the freaking out of that freaking salt desert. Destroy them. Just show the power of a Skywalker, of a true Skywalker. And then we would have shown that, okay, so Kylo Ren needs to retreat, get back his forces again, because he's gonna have to face off his uncle and his and his mother, of course, Princess Leia. But the one thing I do want to say about the beginning of that trailer, Skywalker, he's talking. You hear Mark Hamill's voice. He's talking. The thing is, he says, we've taught everything. We pretty much taught everything that we know, right? We taught everything that we can, or everything that we know. I think, yeah, it was everything that we know. And it was something along the lines of that. I don't think that's towards Rey, though. I don't think that's towards Rey. And also, J.J. Abrams loves playing the mystery box. He loves that freaking mystery box, okay? So, I don't think it's Rey. They're playing the freaking dialogue from Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, during the whole Rey situation in that trailer. I don't think it's Rey. I don't think, because Rey didn't get taught crap to The Last Jedi. And I don't think there's a time jump, a big enough time jump for her to learn anything in the Skywalker, The Rise of the Skywalker. I think it's going to take place directly after, or maybe a couple of months. And that's not everything. I think the only person worthy, or the only character pretty much worthy of that sentence, or that line of dialogue from Mark Hamill, has to be Kylo Ren, Ben Solo. Because the trailer says it all, the rise of the Skywalker, right? Who's the last living Skywalker? Kylo Ren, Ben Solo. In blood. He is still a Skywalker in blood, Not by name, because he's Solo, but the rise of the Skywalker. He is the last Skywalker, living Skywalker. Rey, it's a big if on that. I personally think, because of the big reveal at the end of the Skywalker, the Rise of the Skywalker, and when we see that freaking the eye of the Death Star half destroyed, I don't know where they're going. I don't know. It could be that could be Endor. From most people are saying. I personally, it makes sense. It's Endor. It makes sense that that's the Death Star for Death Star. With Palpatine, because the second Death Star was where Palpatine died. So it makes sense that Palpatine's voice just comes out of that freaking his laughing, his laughter. I honestly think that Rey might be a Palpatine. I'm still really pushing on that Rey is a Palpatine. But yeah, Rey's just a mystery bag at this moment. But yeah, let me just go through my. Let me see. But yeah, I usually like to do just videos, edited videos. But this stream, I wouldn't mind doing just a stream, just talking about the Rise of the Skywalker. I might do a better video. I might do a video solely on the Skywalker, the Rise of the Skywalker, and talk about how I feel about it. But let me see. Another cool thing about the trailer, we got to see Poe again, and pulling off Nathan Drake's cosplay in Star Wars. I thought that was pretty cool. I honestly felt a little bit of Nathan Drake in Poe. And I'm like, Poe Dameron, Oscar Isaac. I'm like, he might be able to pull that. He might be able to pull a decent Nathan Drake. But the thing is, I still feel Nathan Fillion should be Nathan Drake. I'm sorry. Like, I can't see anybody else except Nathan Fillion. I just wish Nathan Fillion was... man. That freaking film he did. That short film he did as Nathan Drake. But anyway, we're digressing. Yeah, we see Poe Dameron in his Nathan Drake cosplay. We see Finn. We don't see Rose. You would think that Rose would be here with Finn because they shared that kiss in the Last Jedi. I don't know. She probably is dead, or the actors did not want to come back for the film, so that would make sense after all the backlash. It's not the actress' fault. It's Rian Johnson's damn fault for creating that character in the first place and the way he told that story for that character. Like, it could have been told a lot better. Could have been told a lot better. And I was not, like I said, I was not a fan of The Last Jedi. I was not a fan of that casino moment. A lot of things I wasn't a fan of. But, let me see. What else did we got to see? We got to see C-3PO once again, following again with Chewbacca. And BB-8 with his new BB-8 pet, new droid pet he got with him. And we didn't see R2-D2. I'm just saying is, if R2-D2 dies in this, we're rioting. I like, that's the only character you should not touch, okay? Yeah, no. The 3 things you should not touch right now. If you don't want any freaking backlash in this film, the 3 things you should not touch. R2-D2 survives. Millennium Falcon survives. That includes Lando Calrissian. I swear to God, if freaking Luke Skywalker comes back, the thing is, he's a Force ghost, right? Possibly he's a Force ghost after what happened in The Last Jedi. If he comes back, there has to be a big reason why he comes back as far as a Force ghost. Because the thing is, I can see this possibly happening with Luke Skywalker coming back as a Force ghost and battling with the Force ghost abilities. There has to be a reason. And Emperor Palpatine is the big reason. It's definitely the big reason. If Emperor Palpatine is being teased at the end of the trailer, it's gonna be Luke Skywalker coming back as a Force Ghost to face him off, so Force Ghost battles. Now, for most of you, you're probably wondering, like, how did Palpatine come back? Well, in the original Legends, Palpatine's spirit survived after Return of the Jedi. And then he brought back the Dark Empire and all that jazz, and he was in the Eclipse Star Destroyer. He almost turned, well, he did turn Luke into the dark side, but he had help with Leia, blah, 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 to come back to the light, and yada, yada, yada. But anyway, his Force spirit survived the Death Star in Return of the Jedi, and he managed to have clones created. And that's the other thing about, I always thought that Snoke's was actually a failed clone of Palpatine. I actually thought that Palpatine was going to rise up after Snoke got killed off at the end of The Last Jedi. I honestly thought that, that's not the end of Snoke's. That's not the end. It's going to be Snoke's Force, it's going to be Emperor Palpatine's Force Spirit against Kylo Ren and Rey. In that moment. And it would have been interesting. Actually, it would have been interesting because there was a lot of speculation that Rey might turn to the dark side. And a lot of people speculated that. People thought that, hey, you know what? That'll be interesting. You know what would have been interesting? If freaking Snoke's, Emperor Palpatine's spirit took control of Rey. That would have been, wow. But it's just speculation. I actually would have preferred just Snoke's living after The Last Jedi and having a battle between Luke Skywalker, but that's not gonna happen. Apparently, you're probably gonna have a battle between Emperor Palpatine versus Luke Skywalker, the ultimate battle against good and evil. Just going through my menus here. Because I don't want to spend too long talking about this. Okay. A lot of people are saying that Star Wars has been saved with this trailer. That's jumping the shark a little bit. We all thought that Star Wars was going to be saved by Rian Johnson's blasphemy of a film, The Last Jedi. I really thought that film was going to do great from what we saw from the trailers, and no. And also, Mark Hamill has not been talking. He's been keeping hush hush about the film. Of course he has, but it seems like he's not too pleased with the Rise of the Skywalker. Like, how can you fix this film? Like, really, how can you fix the franchise? The only way is to retcon Episode 8 and make Episode 9 and 10. That's the only way. And well, depending what happens with the Last Jedi, the Rise of the Skywalker, the Last Skywalker. Okay, I'm just gonna call it the Last Skywalker, the Rise of the Skywalker. But yeah, alright, so we got the destroyed Death Star, the second Death Star, that could be Endor, or the planet. Everybody's saying it's Endor. I wouldn't think it's Endor. I think it's probably the forest moon of Endor. So the planet Endor. The planet Endor. It can make sense that after the explosion, the disc flew off to planet Endor. Endor is just the planet we had the Ewoks in, the forest moon. That's the forest moon of Endor. So it's not Endor, because that forest moon is actually orbiting Endor. So we might be going back to Endor possibly, and going to the planet that the forest moon is revolving around. So that would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. Boy, oh boy. I'm just going through my list again. Alright. Actually, no, I'll just keep this on. So yeah, the gang is returning to the forest moon. Oh yeah, let's talk about Lando. Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian, returning Billy D. Williams returning as Lando Calrissian. I'm just saying, we're riding if freaking Millennium Falcon gets destroyed, because I can't have freaking Lando dying, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. And supposedly his daughter is gonna be in here too, so I'm here like, no, don't do it. Don't kill Lando. You killed everybody else, so don't kill Lando. Damn, man. Man, this freaking Disney, man. It feels like they're like Thanos right now. Just snapping their fingers, man. But I'm just not excited. I'm not even cautiously optimistic about this film. I'm keeping my expectations low, pretty much, for this film, because I didn't have too high expectations. I expected a good Star Wars movie from Last Jedi. Then at first, let me just talk about my experience with The Last Jedi. At first, I enjoyed the film, but then I sat down with a best friend of mine, way back from New York. We talked for a minute, and he was right. Like, personally, like, I was in denial for a good minute, because I started realizing, yeah, Akbar died. What was the point of the ships chasing the battle cruiser, the Mon Calamari battle cruiser? If they had so many other Star Destroyers, they could have light speed in front and blockade the cruiser. And then there was no training by Kylo. That's why I'm saying that the only training that Kylo has, Ben Solo, it seems like he is the one that Luke Skywalker is talking about. It seems like it. It seems like it. So I definitely think that it's the Rise of Skywalker is Kylo and Ben Solo. And because he's the one that actually has training and knows about the Jedi. Like, Luke trained him. Luke trained Kylo for all those years in the academy. He taught everything he knows to Kylo, Ben Solo. And then Snoke came in and then, you know, used his space magic to convert him into the dark side. But you guys already know what happened. He started, freaking Snoke made him have some bad dreams, and then Luke Skywalker was like, bruh, I can't have you living, man. I hate them bad dreams, bruh. You're giving me bad vibes. You dying, bruh. You dying. And Darth Vader didn't give you any bad vibes, bro. Because Darth Vader, man, he killed children. He wiped out the entire galaxy of Jedis. Oh my God, Darth Vader was the literal Death Star before the Death Star was a thing. Freaking Emperor Palpatine just let him off his leash, like, hey, bro, the galaxy is all yours. Have fun. Damn. Wow. But yeah. This is funny. But yeah, like I said, I'm not overly excited about the Last Jedi. I'm really hoping that J.J. Abrams pulls a good one, pulls a very good comeback with this film. But come on, we all knew that the Death Star was gonna make an appearance. Let's just come on. In the 9th film of the Star Wars franchise, we didn't. Come on. We're gonna. I liked how he kind of did show the Death Star, but not actually. He's showing an old Death Star. And honestly, it looks like there's no resistance at all, or rebels. So, after what happened, there was like only like 9 rebel soldiers, resistance soldiers, aboard that freaking Millennium Falcon. So, it's only 20 of y'all. So, how are we going to continue this franchise? Oh my God, everybody died in The Last Jedi. Wow. All those people died. Damn. That's a bit messed up. Damn, that's a lot of dead people. Wow. If only Captain Holdo freaking turned that ship around at light speed right after they let go of all the pods. Even though the pods were there were stealth pods with stealth capabilities, the ships were with stealth capabilities. Still, the First Order was able to search and scan cloaking vessels, but it's whatever. But yeah, she had turned that ship around fast enough. But the thing is, you can't really. The thing is, Lightspeed works so much differently now in the Star Wars universe after what happened there, because they're like, okay, so you don't enter a wormhole or another dimension while going through Lightspeed. No. Now you're actually going literally faster. You actually go. It's super speed, pretty much. It's not. It's wild. It's whatever. But the. All right. It's 8:32. If you guys want to check out this video, I did just a minor discussion about it. Like, I didn't want to delve too deeply into it because there's nothing to talk about in this trailer. The only thing that looked pretty cool, the only thing that looked sort of cool for me was when the TIE Fighter, Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, I forgot the name of it. I actually have it here. I got it on sale for like, what, $15? That's a cool TIE Fighter. So Kylo Ren versus Rey. She's gonna pull some Final Fantasy moves on Kylo Ren's Starfighter. I honestly don't know what Kylo Ren is thinking. Just trying to ram the Starfighter into Rey. Like, you know her capabilities. Like, why do you have to do that? It just didn't make sense to me. The only way to actually combat her is face-to-face lightsaber combat. And the thing is, from what I've seen from the lightsaber, it looks like it's still the same lightsaber. Still the same freaking lightsaber. But yeah, guys, love to hear your thoughts down below. If you guys do want to discuss about the Last Jedi, the Star Wars film, I might do another video on it just to talk about it more in depth. I just wanted to share my initial thoughts on the film. And I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm still gonna go see it because I still have that hope, that glimmer of hope that J.J. Abrams pulled off a freaking miracle with this film. And I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping that he brings us back from what happened with Last Jedi. And for those of you who do like The Last Jedi and are watching this, who enjoy my videos, if you enjoy The Last Jedi, I don't have gripes with you. My only gripes are with Ruin Johnson. If you just like what you love it, you like it. I'm not going to judge you because of that. If you enjoyed the film, you enjoyed it. I absolutely hated The Last Jedi, and I do hope that the Rise of Skywalker, even though that name makes it sound like they're trying to bring back the fans, that they lost with The Last Jedi. But anyway, guys, hope to see you in the next one, and I'm yours truly, the Myster, and hasta freaking vista. Now I gotta go over here then.